Our Black Friday sale is going to continue on until Monday. Today we're going to announce our 5,000 subscriber giveaway winner. We got some awesome new products as well as some awesome restocks this week. Let's get this thing rolling. How's it going, guys? Travis from Tacklebros with my boy Ashy, aka QTR_46. Mine is Tacklebros. Yes, sir. Make sure you guys check out our, our Instagram and everything else. Tacklebros Fishing. That is our official handle for everything. We recently started TikToking. Awkward for me. I'm a little bit old for that, but we're gonna do it. Awesome week this week, man. Thank you guys so much, first off, for helping us hit 5,000 subs. Our goal was to do that in a year. We've done it in a little over 6 months. So we can't thank you guys enough. Super awesome. We also have our winner. So before I announce the winner, we're gonna do, what should we give him as a timeline to answer? Because I want it to be someone who watches.
We'll give him a week till next drop.
So one drop. Should we give him 2 just because it's the first one? I'll give him 2 drops. And then we'll go 1 drop for every person. So you're going to get 2 drops. So you have 2 weeks to message me. You can either email me if you don't have Instagram. I'm assuming you have Instagram based on your YouTube profile. Yeah. So you just shoot me a message on Instagram. I will have you verify. We've kind of figured out a little system that we do this. And then we can find you an amazing combo to go with your stuff. Congratulations to T-Tang Outdoors. That is a winner.
Big name.
Big name. Actually has a pretty cool YouTube channel. Check it out.
There you go.
Big fishing guy.
I love it.
So happy to see that. I'm not going to start another giveaway up now, but we are going to do a 10K giveaway. I think we'll do something really, really cool for that. And I think the timing, based on how things are looking, are going to line up with something that we have coming.
I think so.
We're about, 2 months away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So according to statistics, we should be about 2 months away. And we're going to line something up pretty awesome for our 10,000 sub giveaway, which will hopefully be in accordance with that. That being said, our Black Friday sale is still on, so hopefully you guys were able to take advantage of some of the sales that we had on. We are having a postal strike here in Canada, which has actually prevented us from getting some of our supplies that we were hoping to get for this sale. I apologize if some stuff was out of stock. I know we are like decimated with dial. We got some stuff, but we don't got a lot of stuff. Cheeky reminder to make sure you check I think everything we're doing is in the cart. So you're not going to see any of your promos until it's in the cart. So add everything into the cart. It will show you your total, and then you can go from there. I don't know if we have any mystery boxes left, but if we do, we have very little. I don't know how many. Dude, I built so many today. Yeah, I feel like I built 500. I know it wasn't 500, but yeah, if we have any mystery boxes left, check those out. And then I think for Cyber Monday, we are trying to hone in on a couple little things that maybe we can add to spice this up a little bit. But for now, Ash, you can pop up the little images here so they can look at what's on sale on the website. We are out of the Daiwa giveaway stuff. I know that for sure. So again, thank you guys so much for all the support. It's been an amazing sale so far for us. I know the guys were, they're happy it's almost over. It's been quite a bit. Brief interjection. I went home. We were done filming. A box showed up. I came back. I have changed. It is snowing. Welcome to Canada. I mean, what else do you say? I've just said everything. First snow of the year. Not happy about it.
That's terrible.
Let's get into this month's Respect Series color. Respect 71, Edo Clear Laker. This is a beautiful example of Megabass's color lineup. This is available all the time in the Edo Vision 110. It's also available in the Junior and the Junior Plus 1, I believe. Yes. This is a color that you guys are probably familiar with. Now, this is specifically designed to be fished in clear lakes. The namesake says so. This is sort of I feel like it's a riff on like a Hiyu. Remember we had that Hiyu color? Yeah. This is a really beautiful color. So I'm going to start here on the back. It's going to be a transparent sort of green back with the sort of scale pattern on there. Coming down to the side, it is transparent, but it's slightly smoked into a little abalone section here. I don't know if that's a correct terminology for it, but I like to call it abalone. It makes me feel good. That's that little shiny section there. And then into a pearl belly with a beautiful purple hue. One of the most fishable everywhere colors in the lineup. That's why it's a staple in the 110. But today we get it in some other awesome baits, which we will run through right now. So first, Edo Vision 110. This is available in Edo Vision 110 plus one. We have a Junior plus one. Looks great in that. We have a Junior. Now we're getting into some more special stuff. We're gonna have it in the Pop Max. We're gonna have it in the Pop X. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This one's got the feather. This one is available in the Karashi. So you guys will be excited to get that one. It actually looks really good in the Karashi, dude. Quiet Griffin. Giant Dog X. Shadding XR62. X75 Nanahan. One of my favorite jerkbaits. Not as much as the plus one, Junior though. And then the Live X1 LBO. So those are all available now from Megabass in the Respect Series 71. More of a fishing forward color, which I like that they do every once in a while. I think some of the baits that they did it in is really fitting to the color palette. The Karashis are obviously going to fly out of here, as well as some other stuff. So check that out from Megabass, and now we're going to go back to me in a t-shirt. Also from Megabass, we have a massive restock across the board with one thing in particular I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for. I'm going to save that for the end of this. I'm going to start right here with Sleeper Gills. I'm not going to run through all the colors. This is stuff that's been out for a while. Sleeper Gills, this is that, you know, sleepified little gill profiled swim bait. So it already is weighted, it already has an amazing hook. It's gonna be hid in the dorsal fin of the fish. One of our best selling, you know, tie on, go fishing type baits. You fish it like a jig, you can swim it. Tons of different stuff you can do. All these are back in stock, including some of the weirder colors in the pink back and the chartreuse. Sticking with pre-rigged Megabass swim baits, Magdrafts. Some of these colors have been out of stock for a while. If you're in, you know, the upper part of America or the southern part of Canada or the northern part of Canada, and you're trying to maybe get into throwing swim baits a little bit, this is really the starting point. We've caught 1 pound fish on this. They do not shy away from it. This is not too big for anything. You will catch 6-7 pounders, which we've caught. You will catch 1 pounders, which we've caught. It'll catch pike. It's not overly expensive that you can't risk it on a muskie or a pike. It is just a straight up fish catcher. You probably already have the rod to throw this. It's just one of those baits that, I mean, it's 6 inches. It's not that big. I think it's like an ounce. It's an ounce and a quarter. It's one of those baits that I think everybody should have. I'm a traditional muskie guy. That's how I actually came into fishing. And over the past maybe, what would you say, Ash, year, I've really been trying to like learn like heavy swim bait fishing. I mean, 6-inch stuff we've been throwing forever, but like getting into that 8, 9, those, all the bigger stuff, the depths 250s, I've really been trying to, you know, become a better fisherman in that space. But this is where it all started for me with the swim bait style of fishing. If you're looking for it, check out the albino color. This is great for our area. This is the perch. This is an SPC color actually. This is Pro Blue Chartreuse, so kind of a sexy shad. And then another one that I love is Silver Shad. So check out the 6-inch Magdraft. Every single color is back in stock, including albino pearl shad, which is probably the #1 easily. Looking at Megabass's probably highlight reel, I have every color of Visions, plus ones, all back in stock. Plus one, if I'm fishing a 110, is really my preferred one. Just gets into, I mean, the zone where most of my fish are living most of the time. I fish a lot of 8-10 foot of water. I feel like I have a little bit more control. I love the action. The Vision is obviously the Vision. I mean, this is kind of the creme de la creme of all jerkbaits ever made. We also brought back in the Max LBOs. So this is sort of a tweener from the Kanata to the 110, 135 millimeters, 3/4 of an ounce. Super dope, you know, upsize. This is something that we've been talking about a lot of. Upsized jerkbaits. Last week we brought in that 130 duo size. This week we're bringing this guy back in. It also has the LBO weight transfer system. This thing casts an absolute mile. So check this out if you're a fan of a little bit bigger jerkbaits. Bigger jerkbaits should be in everybody's arsenal. Again, everybody's throwing that 110 size or that 100 size or 85 size. Throwing a little bit bigger of a jerkbait, you rarely catch substantial amounts of less fish, but you will almost always catch bigger fish. and that's fair. And then my personal favorite from the entire Vision line, this is the Junior +1. I brought every single color back into stock. I know that we had done something on these a couple weeks ago. This was in my Essential JDM kit, so if I was to only have one jerkbait I could only have as of right now, it's this Junior +1. I have caught so many giants on this thing. I have crazy amount of confidence in it, and it's phenomenal colors. I did make a mistake though. I said it was available in a GP Pro Perch. The Junior is available in a GP Pro Perch. This is just available in Perch. So check that out from Megabass. And then also, again, this is just another restock. All my Spark Shads are back in stock. So the He-Use, the I-Use, the Reels. This is going to be USA Albino. These are kind of like the top 4 colors for us. These guys are finally all back in stock in the 3-inch. I know that Albino, that Reel, and the He-Use has been in stock for a very long time. Now, this is something that has been in stock for almost a year. Hazedong Shad. So this is, I believe, 2 years running. This was our #1 selling soft plastic swim bait. This year, I'm not sure what happened. Now, we had obviously decent stock going into the year because this is, again, it's a big seller for us. At some point, Megabass obviously prioritized something else for whatever reason. There has been a crazy shortage on these. I hope those days are behind us. I haven't been indicated that there will be a problem getting these anymore, but I did buy a fair amount just to make sure that we could get through at least, I mean, a little bit into the upcoming season. I'm actually going to run through these colors because this is our best selling paddle tail swim bait. Amazing on a drop shot, amazing on a lot of guys fish this on a Ned rig. This is amazing on an Okashira screw head. This is amazing on an Okashira head. It just is one of those baits that forever, I mean, this was one of our top baits that we always threw, but I definitely always have packs of these in the shop, and I really hope they bring my one color back in, that JDM color. All the core stuff's back. I'm gonna fly through these really quick. Green Pumpkin Chartreuse, Green Pumpkin Shad, USA Tennessee Shad, Morocco, money color right there. USA Disco Stain. This is my OG favorite color. This is Ghost Shad. This thing has done crazy amounts of damage for me. Goby, USA Goby to be specific. Really, really good color. I wish they would do the Goby with just sprinkle a little bit of purple in that. USA Shiokosho. So this is their core color. If you're looking for a white one, you got to go Shiokosho. If you're looking for core, sometimes we will have Shirasu. There's a couple other ones, but the core one is Shiokosho. And then a couple non-cores. This is going to be black silver. So if you're looking for a black one, this is about as close as you can get with that. And then Wakasagi, which surprisingly has been around a little bit. This, again, used to not be a core color. I haven't seen that it's becoming a core color. It should be a core color. Wakasagi is a phenomenal color, one of our best sellers. If you haven't thrown a Hazedong Shad, Hazes are electric. They catch them everywhere. Something you should try if you're struggling to catch fish. Honestly, it usually will get you at least 1 or 2. If you guys have been looking for any of those, I don't know how long they'll stick around for, but I got a few to get us through the next little bit. Finally back after an entire year out of stock, the Megabass Hazedong Shad. As promised, I said I was going to continue down this path of duo jerkbaits. We have brought them in from 130 on the largest scale, and that will be changing soon. Yes, sir, it will. All the way down to, I mean, we have 85s as well. So, but I really kind of stuck in that 100, 110, 120, and so on. This week, I'm going to show you guys just a couple colors of my favorite from all the sizes. Now, the thing I love about the duo jerkbaits is they have this sort of space that is reliable to me. So if I'm fishing cover, I know how far away that thing will stay from the piece of cover. And that's something special in jerkbait. Jerkbaits are meant to be erratic most of the time, and I get that. And I love it when I have an erratic jerkbait. But when specifically I'm fishing up against any type of cover, a dock, anything like that, this duo one has been in my arsenal for a very long time. They have arguably one of the best color profiles. When they key in on a color, they really can be, you know, one of the best at doing it. And that's why I'm going to start right here with the Wakasagi ND color. This is I knew you'd like that. So that ND, just a reminder, that's that real sort of paint. So Duo makes everything in-house, which is something that I really love about Duo Realis. A lot of companies, you know, OEM with Duo as well. They have some of the best painters ever. I mean, we've been at the factory, what, 6-7 times now? Every time I go there, I'm just blown away by the work that they're doing. The craftsmanship on this stuff is literally second to none. And Duo actually makes some of my favorite hooks. It's one of the only, I mean, I do like the out barbs, but this is one of the only hook brands that I'm like, hey, that hook is like lights out. They have sort of a slight out bend to them. The hookup ratio is phenomenal on them. Triple hooks on most of these, but yeah, that's that Wagasagi ND. This is a little crazier one for some of my walleye guys. Suregisu RB2. So this is actually a glow color. I know that white glow is very popular in the walleye community in the 130. We also have those. Something a little bit more natural. This is the Ghost Gill. In the 100, this is that Midnight Black too, so sort of a bluish black color. This one's really, really nice. Has a little bit of a yellow hit under the chin. Classic Duo Realis color. This is Ivory Halo, so it has that sort of abalone chromed out side on it. I'm gonna pronounce this like it's French, but it's not French. But the 0.001% French in me wants to just say it in French. So, Fusilier. This is a dope one. Again, another cool walleye color. And also something that I wanted to confirm. So Ghost Gold Perch came out earlier this year in the Duo lineup. It was honestly one of the best perch colors I've ever seen. Second to probably only ours. Yep. I confirmed with them the other day that it is going to be joining almost all of the jerkbait sizes. So 85s, 100s, 110s, 120s, 130s, the new 160s, which we did preview to you guys maybe about a month ago. All of the spin bait sizes, heart bees, everything is going to be getting that color in it. So look forward to that coming from Duo. And that's something that I like that they do. If they, really hit on something, which that color is their best color in the lineup. For us. I mean, guys down south don't give a shit about that. No. But if you're in our sort of region, that Ghost Gold Perch is electric. And then finally, Duo Realis makes a pretty cool buzzbait. So this is the Realis Buzzbait. So this is a pretty cool little buzzbait. The key that I always take away from this is buzzbaits can be really hard to cast. What Duo has done, if you look at the weight here, they've moved a lot of the weight back. That's supposed to help you get this thing, a little bit further away from the boat. It has a thin wire, but it's supposed to be very robust. Cool blades available in some different colors. So there's gold, there's silver, and I believe they're available in a 3/8.5 ounce. We've had these before, just something I thought I'd point out to you guys that is back in stock from Duo. That is going to do it for us this week. So you'll notice the last 2 drops have maybe had a little bit less stuff. That Canada Post shutdown has really affected a lot of our orders coming in from Japan. EMS is one of the biggest shipping providers. That's the Japan Postal Service. They collaborate with Canada Post. I have about 7 giant orders sitting in Canada Post right now with no end in sight to this strike. I'm hoping they get it resolved very soon. The drop when that resolves is going to be probably honestly our best drop, considering it was supposed to be spaced out over 3 weeks. I'm doing my best here to get you guys at least some stuff. This is all in stock. Some of it you can take advantage of the discounts on. Hopefully you guys have an amazing weekend. Also this Saturday, Ashton is going to drop his premiere video of himself talking about some fish care. He is one of the best fish care guys I've ever fished with. I don't even think about the fish, and when I do, we always screw something up. So I leave him up to the fish care. It's one that you guys should really, dive into. When it comes to conservation, this is our sport. That is our resource. It is as renewable as we make it. We're not like, some other sports where we just, make more golf balls. If the fish go, we're done. So Ash is going to talk you guys through some products that we have in the store and just some proper techniques. We also released a fizz video, like how you actually fizz a fish if you catch it from deep. A lot of fish that come from shallow also need to be fizzed because they kind of do this during the day or do this during the night and then come up during the day, which we've caught fish in 4 feet of water that need to be fizzed. So if you haven't checked that out, check that video out, and then make sure you watch this amazing fish care video that Ashton has made for you, and show him some support on his first video.
There you go.
Is it your first? Is it your first video by yourself?
Yeah, I guess so.
I think it is. All right, we'll see you guys on Saturday. Take care.